Persephone was the daughter of Zeus and the goddess of agriculture, Demeter. According to the Homeric hymn to Demeter, Zeus allowed Hades to take Persephone with him into the underworld as his bride. So, one day, as Persephone gathered flowers, Hades rose to the surface with his chariot and abducted Demeter's daughter, who desperately cried for help. Demeter, with the help of Hecate, went to Helios, god of the sun, and inquired about her daughter's whereabouts. Helios revealed that Zeus had offered Persephone to Hades. Furious, Demeter caused the earth to go barren. Humanity faced an existential threat. To resolve the crisis, Zeus sent Hermes to Demeter, who clarified that she would not stop the famine or return to Olympus until her daughter was returned. The messenger god immediately left for Hades. Hades agreed to return Persephone but secretly gave her pomegranate seeds. Having tasted the food of the underworld, Persephone would have to return. Finally, it was arranged that she would spend 2/3 of the year with her mother and 1/3 the winter months in the underworld as Hades' queen. In an episode of Virgil's Aeneid, Aeneas, the legendary Trojan hero and ancestor of the Romans, seeks to visit his father in the underworld. In his quest, he receives help from Diphobe, a Sibyl oracle, who instructs him to bury a dead comrade with proper rites and find a golden bough that will grant him access to Hades. Having completed the tasks, Aeneas and Diphobe reach the entrance of the underworld, offer sacrifices to the gods of darkness, and begin their katabasis surrounded by spirits. Upon reaching Acheron, they encounter the spirits of those who weren't buried properly and must wait 100 years before boarding Charon's ship. Aeneas, despite being alive, gets on the ferry thanks to the golden bough. On the other shore, they first encounter the souls of dead infants, then those executed for crimes they didn't commit, and finally, those who committed suicide. In the latter, they find Dido, who had taken her own life when Aeneas abandoned her. Next, they reach a place with the souls of famous heroes and come across Deiphobus, a Trojan hero and friend of Aeneas. He informs them that if they follow the path on their left, they'll find Tartarus, the prison of the Titans and the place where the damned are tortured eternally. The way on the right will take them to Elysium. Aeneas and Diphobe choose Elysium and enter the grounds by offering the golden bow. There, they meet Aeneas' father, Anchises, accompanied by the poet Musaeus. They also see Lethe, the river of forgetfulness, and a gathering of souls who, drunk from its waters, await their return to life in newly appointed bodies. Anchises also explains the concept of reincarnation and offers a glimpse into the future, talking about spirits who will be reincarnated as important figures in subsequent Roman history, such as Romulus, Caesar, and Augustus. Successful in their quest, Aeneas and Diphobe pass through the gates of sleep and ascend to the light. Heracles, the son of Zeus and Alcmene, is especially famous for his 12 labors, the last and most difficult of which saw him capturing Cerberus and taking him to King Eurystheus of Tyrants. Knowing the dangers of Hades, Heracles first visited Eleusis to be cleansed and initiated into the Eleusinian mysteries. Then, he visited Taenarum, near Sparta, where the underworld's entrance was hidden. The souls of the dead fled in front of him. Only Meleager and the Gorgon Medusa stayed, and as Hercules prepared to fight Medusa, Hermes, who accompanied the hero, told him that she was but a mere phantom. Near the gates of Hades, Hercules met Theseus and Pirithous, who were trapped for attempting to abduct Persephone. Heracles saved Theseus, but Pirithous could not be lifted. Next, Heracles is said to have engaged in a wrestling match with Menoetes, a minor god of Hades. The hero won and met Hades. The king of Hades allowed Heracles to take Cerberus with him, but only under the condition that he would not use any weapons to capture him and would return him upon completing the labor. Heracles found Cerberus at the gates near Acheron. With his bare hands, he mastered the hound, even though its dragon tail bit the hero's leg. Then Heracles presented Cerberus to Eurystheus and returned him to the underworld, honoring the agreement with Hades.